Today, we'll be talking about skill trees and some of the most frequently asked questions in regards to them. What is the best skill tree? What is the fastest and easiest way to farm the 25,000 kills for each skill tree, etc. Now, what if I told you guys that there is actually a complete AFK method to farm your skill trees, so you can literally just farm them while you're sleeping and not really have to bother about it. Like, it's just not really that time consuming either. Like, it takes just a couple of hours to max a skill tree. But before we do that, let's first go ahead and check out what the best skill tree is, because it's one of the most frequently asked questions, as there has not been any updated videos around, I believe. At least I have not updated on my video. A lot of people have been asking, but I'm actually waiting until the skill tree revamp in order to actually make a video, which is probably coming soon, I believe. I don't really know. But anyway, so with the current skill tree, there's actually only one build that you can go for that's viable. Well, technically there is two. There is one for support characters, but for pure DPS purposes, the skill tree is very simple. Left side, 4% damage into minus 3% SPA, into 4% SPA, into this one enlightened with 10% SPA, crit chance, some more damage, some more SPA, and then the big devastation mastery damage amplifier. So this tree should give you about 89% damage increase on top of the infinite amounts of SPA. I believe SPA should be around 27%. So that's 10, 20, 24, 27. Yeah, SPA is 27%. Damage is 89% increase. Now, the crit side of the tree, unfortunately, performs horribly right now, so don't even think about it. Now, if you are a support, like if you want to work with a support unit, you can just complete the entire same tree. Maybe you want to start from vision if you want instead, and you just go with crit damage instead of this, and then you can just like decide what you want. But ultimately, you just go vision and then you still go right side. That's since that's out of the way right now, I will show you guys the best way to actually farm the skill tree while you are AFK, and it works on most of the units. It doesn't work on all the units, but it's a strategy that works on about 90% of the units. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna teleport over to story, and we wanna hope on literally Act 1 normal. We don't want to do nightmare. Nightmare is a no-go for plenty of units. So I'm gonna be pulling out my tiny task right here real quick and show you guys what we're actually tiny tasking. So let me just do this so you guys can see the tiny task as well. So tiny task is here. Now I'm gonna start recording button, and for this one we're gonna be doing our Minato Torch exclusive unit because it's a very good unit, one of the best starter units in Meta for Infinite. So I'm currently working on kills for this unit. So I'm gonna press record, and then I'm gonna press 1. I'm gonna press 1 again. I'm gonna place. Then I'm gonna press here the unit. I'm gonna spam the upgrade button, and then I'm gonna click like here in the middle, like a little bit up and down, just so I'm 100% sure. That's where the retry button is, and then I'm gonna enter recording. Now you're gonna go into preferences. You're gonna set the custom speed at 50, continuous playback, and this is what's gonna be happening. So it's gonna place down the 2 Minatos. It's gonna spam upgrade button 1, and then it's gonna spam the retry button. And having this at 50x speed, like as you can see, it only takes roughly 5 seconds. Yeah, 6 seconds, okay. So it takes only 6 seconds to complete this process, to just spam this, and that way you can never like get disconnected. You don't really need to like wait for the entirety of like the 5-6 minutes to complete the run. So yeah, this ensures that you can like click all the buttons as fast as possible. It's very, very simple. I have to do 1-1 on normal is because sometimes units are not strong enough to actually do nightmare. For example, Minato here by himself is not strong enough to do 1-1 nightmare. Like, you just don't win. Now, this same method can be applied to any other unit in the game. Like, in case you're wondering, like, how do I actually do it for a unit that's like a little bit different, right? So that's like not Minato, like something that's more expensive. So let's say, for example, that you would like to do mash, right? So we would do the exact same thing. You would do record, would place maybe something else, like maybe what, doesn't really matter what you would place. And then you would go for like 4 mash right here, basically. Same exact thing. And then you click mash, you spam upgrade button, and then you spam in the middle. And it is the same exact principle. So you see, if I play this macro, it will basically post Minato, then it will post mash. Okay, now apparently it looks like it's kind of bricked because of the playback speed. But yeah, you just have to place mash elsewhere. Just don't place mash on top of this thing. So you basically just push mash here or there, it doesn't really matter. Okay. It just plays 4 mashes, but it doesn't matter. Like, this thing would basically work, right? So you just have to click another of the mashes that's like on another place. So you just place here or something, on the left side. And yeah, actually, let me just go ahead and showcase it properly. Because why not, right? So there you go. Start recording button, place BOA, place mash there, click mash, spam upgrade button, spam your retry button, and task. So yeah, that's it. That's literally as simple as it is, right? It's only 1k placement cost, so he should place down very, very fast. I think it's at wave 3 where he does get to be placed down. Now, I'm pretty sure that you can do the same thing for Gojo as well, the same exact method, and there should be no problem at all. I don't know if it's worth doing it with Yuta. Yuta is a 3k cost unit, so maybe you just have to like run normal once and see how long it takes you to actually get 3k. But yeah, this is way more beneficial for low-cost units that you can place like fast enough. You will get a lot more kills. But I think even if you do this with Yuta, you should be good enough to actually do this overnight and tap your skill tree. Now, I'm gonna exit and I'm actually gonna show you guys how many kills I've gotten within the past... It's 6 p.m. I believe I left at like 3 p.m. I don't know. Let me check when my video was uploaded, because I published the video about 15 minutes after I left. Let's see, YouTube uploads. Okay, so my video was published around 3:20, so I left around 3 p.m. is when I started this. So we're talking about like 3 hours and 24 minutes. And let's check out what we actually have managed to get in like those 3 hours on Minato in terms of kills. So Dark Flash, skill tree. So as you can see, I had this skill tree done. So I was somewhere between 1500 to 4500, right? And if you can see, my kills are at 14,000. So as you can see, it takes just a couple of hours to actually maximize the skill tree. And it's something that you can just do while you're AFK, while you're sleeping, while you're studying, while you're playing sports or anything, doesn't really matter. Like, it is the most efficient method to actually farm your skill trees while you don't really have to sweat. But yeah, as I said, this is going to perform better on low cost units. But I think even with Yuta, it is definitely possible. I would say we can actually go ahead and just jump into a story and see when do you actually place Yuta. Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna place a BOA down just so we can check how many kills you actually get. So yeah, the reason why this is better than Infinite, guys, is because you can literally time task this. Infinite is very hard to time task. Like, it would be very hard to time task the whole rejoin thing in an Infinite. So yeah, this is like 100% automatable process, which is very good. And yeah, let's see how fast we can actually get 3k gold to place Yuta, just so we can like make some sense. Now, this bot does not have a max skill tree, but she rather does 3.42k damage. So it should probably be enough to like hold until we get to place our Yuta down. So yeah, let's just time lapse through this and we'll see when 3k gold is acquired. Alright, by the looks of it, wave 5 is going to be the time where you can actually place Yuta. And as you can see, BOA doesn't struggle at all. And yeah, there you go. So you would probably place Yuta something like around here. Now, the problem is that BOA herself is actually killing everything. So you would probably want to bring a short range unit. You could either like drop a Minato, or even better, you could drop something like Yami. Yami's range is even shorter. So you want to bring Yami just so you make sure that he doesn't like lose the kills from some other unit. And as you can see, like even Yuta, 10 whole waves of like farming kills. I think throughout the entire night, you probably get with to come out with like 25 kills or even like maybe a little bit less. But it's a strategy that does most definitely work and you should consider using. But yeah, that's literally about it. That's the easiest way to farm your skill trees completely effortlessly. You don't really have to waste time inside infinites. And on top of that, you do get like some gems. Obviously, the amount of gems that you get from 1-1 normal is very little. So it's nothing comparable to like Nightmare, but it's still a considerable amount of gems throughout the span of like the entire night. And I believe that's probably better than Time Chamber as well. So yeah, that's the way to go. But anyway, guys, that was pretty much it. If you have enjoyed, make sure to like. And if you have any questions, just ask below. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.